Hey you guys, welcome back to Libro Review. I hope you're doing very nice and I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a few questions that you guys have asked me on the community tab of YouTube and on Instagram. It was supposed to be a 10k special video, but clearly I am late. In any case, I love to connect with you guys on the basis of these question and answers. I would love it if you guys get to know me more so that we can connect on a deeper level. So, without any further ado, let's begin the video. So without any further ado, let's begin the video. A few things before we start the video. I'm going to try and answer as many questions as possible, but there were a lot of repetitive questions, so I picked out, the most repeated ones. Secondly, there were a lot of questions which were very personal to one person, as in I can just reply to you directly. I've picked out the questions which will be helpful to a lot more people. And three, there were a lot of questions that you guys have asked me before, and I'm going to link the other Q&A video in the description so you can check it out. The first question is by Nandana. It's Manoj Kumar, but I know it's Nandana. Hi Nandana. Here are some of my questions. Are there books that are really popular but you dislike? I'm pretty sure there are books like that, but I cannot think of it right away. Have you ever had a crush over a book character? I have crushes over book characters like all the freaking time. It is crazy. What's your favorite book cover? Currently my favorite book cover is The Great Gatsby. Like, I've received a lot of book covers that are extremely pretty, but that just really stands out for me. You guys, if I butcher your name, I am really sorry, okay? I'm just, I'm not very good with names. So Tanmay has, here are some questions. Hi Tanmay. Here are some questions. Which one do you like most, fiction or non-fiction? I actually used to be a non-fiction enthusiast or whatever, but now I do like fiction more, because whatever non-fiction books can give you, fiction books can give you that, along with beautiful story and the imagination and the writing style. It really blows my mind. What is the best time to read? I think that the best time to read is different for every person. For me, it is night time, because there is lesser noise and because I am free at that time for some time. But I also think that if you are not getting time to read at all, then morning can be the best time. For example, like recently I've not been in a very good state to read because I get really tired by the night time, and in that time, just to be regular with reading, I think reading in the morning really helped me because I'm so fresh. Next we have Selin. Hi Selin. Okay, there are 6 questions. 1, what genre do you never read? And a lot of you have also asked me for horror recommendations. Horror is one genre that I don't read. Like, I've not read at all. I've read one book, and that too because it was just in my shelf. I have just not thought of reading it. I don't know why. Like, I'm not inspired to read it right now. I also don't read sci-fi a lot. In non-fiction, I do not read, or even in fiction and non-fiction, I don't read a lot of political books. Next is, how do you choose what books you want to read? It is an accumulation of a lot of things. The book cover is one of those factors, unfortunately, for me, but I don't judge the book by its cover. Like, it does play a role, but I'm not like, okay, if the cover is not good, then I won't read it. There are other factors like the blurb of the book. What is the book about? If it is non-fiction, is that what I want to learn right now at this point in time? Then of course we have the writing style of the book. Third is, what makes you love a book? In fiction, if there is any book that just like stays with me, or it has characters that stays with me, or it has helped me just like evolve in a certain way, or if it stays with me. For example, Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini, it has not really empowered me, or it has not helped me evolve in some way, but the characters Amir and Hassan are with me till now, and I cannot believe the fact, how can an author write an imaginary character that can stay for you for like so long? So that really blows my mind. What living author would you love to meet? On the top of my head, I always get Elizabeth Gilbert. I really want to and not want to meet her, but I really want to meet her, if you know what I mean. What deceased author would you love to have met? Napoleon Hill is one person that I would love to meet, just to see how he is, as in I am not very fascinated or something that, oh my god, who is not that kind of stuff, but he is just like, the way he has written things, like I'm like, how did you do it? How do you buy so many books? Guys, I do buy a lot of books, but it is not just because, you know, I love reading. Of course, that is one of the reasons. It's also because of this YouTube channel, Libro Review, where I want to read a lot of books and I want to talk about it on the channel so that you guys will know which book is good. Whatever money I earn, I make sure that I'm investing a good amount of it in books instead of investing it in some other things. Education Hub. Hi, I don't know your real name though. Favorite character of fiction book. I have too many favorite characters. Again, at the top of my head, I have Santiago from The Alchemist. I love him. Jason from The Ultimate Gift. Love him. Shams of Tabriz from 40 Rules of Love. Love that guy. Oh my god. Aristotle and Dante from Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Love them. So yeah, there are a lot of characters. What was your 14-year-old looked like? Like, if you talk to me like physically, of course physically I have changed, but like I look a lot like my 14-year-old self, so basically you can see me right now. But if you talk about like emotionally, mentally, like maturity wise, what I really think is that I was not as emotionally stable as I am right now. When I was 14 years old, I was the kind of person who was a lot like invested into other people. Now I am at a point where I know not like amazingly, I have to learn a lot, but I do know where to invest myself, like my emotions and my mental space, and where to not do it, to save it for the things that truly matter for me, and you know, to save it for the people that truly matter to me. I try not to waste my energy, not just this energy, but you know what I mean, like my vibrations, my energy. Who do you want to become like? I don't have an ideal, like I don't have an idol for myself, because there are just so many people I love. Like there are so many people that inspire me, and I feel like I'm the kind of person who has a lot of personalities, because of which I don't have one idol. But the one thing I know about myself is that I always want to change, and I always want to evolve, and change not for someone or in a certain way, you know, like in a very like because of the society or something, but you know, like evolve. I really want to evolve. I always want to evolve as a human being. That is one thing I cannot. I hate monotony. I hate monotony so much, because of which you guys know, like I am such a freak about traveling, because I can't even like stay in one place for a very long time, simply because in physical manners it breaks monotony. So basically I hate monotony, and I would not like monotony to, you know, mess with my personality either. What's your favorite reaction from a family friend who got to know you are a YouTuber? Family friend, actually I can only think of one. My mom's friend's daughter, Ishika. She came home and she was talking to me about my YouTube channel, and I think that till now she is the only person who has talked to me about my channel like any other job or like any other career path. She just talked to me very normally. I did not feel like she's thinking that, oh my god, like, you know, she's different if she's doing YouTube, or you know, she's taking an unconventional path or something like that. Those things weren't there. I talked to her about her you know, medical, and she talked to me about my YouTube, and it was very, very nice. And just talking about it so normally was really cool for me. Like I really loved it. And when she said all those things, like, you know, how is your YouTube, how is it going, is it difficult, all those things, I was like, I told her that you're the first person who has taken like talked to me so normally about it, and I feel so good. That one book you keep going to every time you feel low. Honestly, there's no one book. I do love many books, but once I read, like I've read a few books 2, 3, 4 times, so I know what the book has. So I just look at the cover and it really brings me back. But what I do know is there are certain books which I know will be helpful. So I always read new content whenever I am feeling low, because I need a new perspective, I need new words, I need new writing style, I need new. You guys know, I just, like I said, I don't like you know, monotony and all those kind of things. So Diana Johnson, hi Diana, has asked me if you could rewrite the climax of a book, which one? I would rewrite the climax of every Murakami book ever, because of how annoyingly amazing it is. Like, it is amazing, okay, I get it, but it just leaves you so, like, it leaves you hanging, and it's uncomfortable for me. So yeah, one fictional character you want to be in real life. I really want to be Santiago from The Alchemist. If you have read it, you know what I'm talking about. The whole journey, the whole traveling, the evolution, everything that I just said, everything is there in Santiago. I love it. Next, Ankhi Sharma. Hi Ankhi. How do you absorb the most from a book? Also, what do you really take back from fictional books other than entertainment? And please give a shout out to me. Love you too. I love you guys so much. One video is where I have talked about how you can use books practically, non-fiction books. Second video is where I annotate books. So annotation really helps me in absorbing the most from a book because I read so mindfully because of it. And what do I really take away from fictional books is one, the characters. See, the way the characters develop, and it's known as a character arc. So a character arc is where does a character start from and what is the character by the end of the book. And I feel like no matter what the book is about or no matter what the topic is, we always have characters, and those characters are always evolving in each and every book. So even if there is a fictional book that is not like motivational or inspiring, you can take a lot away from the characters. Like, look at their traits because characters are explained so much. Mansi Chaudhary. Hi Mansi. I want to ask you that how are you so positive? You have some really amazing vibes. What kind of content you consume or what do you do for this? I really need your answer. And I also had another question. How can you be so cheerful and positive always? Now, the first thing I want to say is that I am positive. I know that, but I am not always cheerful, or I am not always energetic, or I am not always like woo-hoo, like that. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I was going through my PMS and this PMS was very mentally disturbing for me, and I like when I cry or when I when I am sad, it's extreme. As happy as you see me or like as cheerful as you see me, I am equally sad or I am equally cheerless when I am sad. What I do know about myself is that I'm a very emotionally intense person. Feel each and every emotion with so much intensity. I love doing what I'm doing. It makes me so happy, and you see all this energy because I'm so intense with my emotions that it just gets multiplied so much. But similarly, when I'm in a negative situation or when I am sad or even angry, it is also very intense. I just hope I'm making sense. I just hope I'm trying to explain what I'm trying to say. But gotta give it to myself, I am a very, very positive person. Even when I am angry, even when I am sad, even when I am low as fuck, I am a very positive person even then, because of these a few things that I know. That one, this is not going to last forever, and I know this even for my cheerful period, that nothing lasts forever. No one state is ever going to last forever. So I don't really get attached to that one state, or at least I don't try to get attached to that one state. So even when I'm really sad, for example, or if I am crying, I know that this whole phase is not going to last forever. So it's okay. I'm just feeling it right now and it will go away. Secondly is the kind of content you're consuming, or also the kind of people that you're surrounding yourself with, which is extremely important. You need to surround yourself with people who are not exactly always happy, but people that believe in you, people that trust you, people that are there with you without criticizing you, without judging you, without always suggesting you what to do. For example, if you go to a person and you tell them that you are sad or you feel like crying, that person should not tell you to not, just not tell you as in, like get an idea of what I'm trying to say. That person should be like, oh, don't cry, or, continuously tell you what to do to not feel a certain way. That person should be comforting and be there with you when you're feeling like that, and as soon as you are over that phase, that person will tell you that you can do this to feel better, or you can be with me to feel better, or I am just there, or the person can just ask you how you feel, whatever it is. So surrounding yourself with uplifting people who can be there with you, people that trust you, is very important. And more important than that is to avoid negative people. So if you don't have people like this around you all the time, that's absolutely fine. You can be with yourself. But if you are around negative people, that just is like, that's just bad. It's extremely draining. It is exhausting. It is very, very troublesome. Now when it comes to the content consumption, you guys, I used to be a big on consuming a lot of positive content and positive books, because of which I also recommend feel good books and feel good content creators. I personally love Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, he is so my vibe. He is again so intense. I love it so much. But recently I've actually started to try to feel positive from within, which only comes by working with yourself and like being with yourself through journaling. You can journal is one of the best ways, through meditating, through exercising, doing things that really rejuvenates you. If you can take the time out and be with yourself and do these activities with yourself, you will see over time, or like having a lot of water, whatever it is, like basically taking care of yourself, you will see over time that you do not always need content to keep yourself positive. You will be there with yourself in your head, and that is the best way to always be positive and always be happy. Because right now, whatever I do, like journaling, gratitude journaling, affirmations, I'm about to make a vision board, I exercise, I have a lot of water, I really take care of myself, I sleep well, I do all of that. I read because I love to read, I dress up on days when I want to dress up, I dress up when I take a lot of pictures of myself because I love doing that, I love seeing myself like that. And just doing all of these things, now I'm at a point where I don't constantly need to consume content, I think this is the longest answer of all. Alright, next is Prachi Bisht. Hi Prachi. Hi there. So my question is, lately I've been facing little difficulty reading non-fiction as I'm more into reading fiction. Moreover, reading non-fiction sort of making my reading speed slow, as we need to contemplate a lot while reading it. So I was thinking of reading 2 books once a day of completely different genres, as I want to maintain my reading speed alongside, but a little skeptical to do so. So can you help me with that? Lots of love. Lots of love to you too. Thank you so much for the question. It is an amazing question. I'm able to read so many books because I read fiction so much. So yes, definitely you can read 2 books at a time, 1 fiction, 1 non-fiction. What I do in my strategy is I read non-fiction in the morning because it is so empowering. It clears my head. I feel nice. I feel like I learned something. I feel like I've grown a little first thing in the morning. And at night I read fiction, because of which I don't sleep early, but you know what I mean. So at night I read fiction, my speed is fast, I'm able to read more. I hope that answered your question. The next is Prachi Kumari. Hi Prachi. Here are some of my book recommendations for books under 200 pages. I actually have a video on it, you can check it out, we'll link it in the description. Books for teenagers, I have another video on that. Books that will help in school as well as good to read. The Ultimate Gift is the ultimate book you should be reading in school. It is so important. It will help you in school itself with your school studies and everything, and it will help you in your life, and it is a fiction story, and it is super short to read. Next we have Astha Avasthi. Hi. Here is my question. Did you ever have a book hangover? I have book hangovers every single time I finish a book. I have to sleep with that book for 2 days. The next question is from Harshita. Hi Harshita. Hey, what are your main sources of income? I had a lot of questions related to my income. Let me just speak about this also for 5 minutes. Right now, my sources of income is YouTube. It is some freelance work that I do. It is the book I take for reviewing and sponsorship. But I am not doing sponsorships right now. One, because I'm not really getting a brand that I can resonate with as much that I collaborate with them. So that is one reason. My main source of income used to be freelance, but right now it is not there anymore. It is just like I don't do that anymore because it was time for me to let it go. So it's gone. So right now, being very, very honest, I am not very financially awesome or very financially stable. I wanted to share this with you guys because I will tell you why. When the question comes, I will tell you why. But before that, the next question, Varsha. Hi Varsha. What is the most awaited thing in your life that is gonna happen now? Please answer. I really want to answer it because I do have an answer for this, but I don't want to announce it in this video. But everybody that follows me on Instagram already knows. It is going to be announced, and I am going to talk a lot about it in my vision board video, so please look out for that. I'm sorry Varsha, I'm not answering it right now, but look out for that video, okay? I just can't announce it in this video. Nobi Pertin. I hope I'm taking the name right. Hi. How do you find ideal career in a place where there is no option other than academic field, and when you belong from humble background where starting anything is so hard because it's ultimately comes down to financial problems? And this is why I wanted to share my own financial condition right now and be very, very transparent about it. You guys know that I am building my dream life right now. I am living it, but I am also working more and more towards it every single day. YouTube and content creation on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever I do right now, which you will know more about in the vision board video where I'm gonna share my goals. Whatever I am doing is me taking a step towards my dream career, dream life, whatever it is. However, it is not very conventional and it is not academic at all, and my financial state is not the best right now. As I said, I am literally like, especially after 2020, it is so difficult right now to make ends meet for me. But I just love to do what I'm doing, and it is my dream, and it is a constant struggle with so many problems that I can't even like completely share, because I would need to like make 200 videos if I start sharing about each and every struggle that I have to face to build this dream life that I'm working towards. But what do you do in such situations? You still wake up, you do 2 jobs and you do what you want to do. Which is why I right now, like I've said this in other videos also, but right now I do YouTube and I'm doing everything which is like my dream career or my dream job, whatever, on one side. And when the for my financial problem, I'm doing freelance work at night. So I'm doing 2 jobs. So like YouTube is one and the other freelance jobs are others. I work extra shifts. I work harder while taking care of myself, of course. And that is how I'm able to follow my dreams right now. You guys are a witness to all of this. You guys are with me on this journey. And I know that there will be a day where I will take the screen capture, or I will take this bit of the video, I will put it in that video, and you will see that us together have actually been able to build the life that I have been wanting to have since so long, only and only because of your support and because of my hard work. And I had to like get over all of these struggles and everything. I try to document everything. I try to make videos of everything, and I be honest and I share as much as possible about my struggles. And this is the reason, because I want you guys to know that following your dreams, or like your dream life, which can be anything, like from being an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, an IAS, to doing YouTube, to being a content creator, or to being not a very workaholic person or not a very achievement driven person, but instead living a very simple life and being very humble. Whatever your dream is, it is never easy. None of the dreams in this world are easy to achieve or easy to get. Nothing comes easy, but you get to choose your struggles. And I am ready to struggle financially because I want to achieve my dream life. So choose your struggle and decide what you want to do. The next question is luxurious life or simple living. Oh god, this is like, it is by Nibanita, I think. I'm not able to see the name properly. Luxurious life or simple living? Both. I told you I have like a lot of personalities in me. So one side of me wants to own a private jet, and the other side of me wants to just have, I actually don't even want to like buy my own house. I want to be a traveler. I want to live in different places. And so I am not a big fan of having my own house. I can live on rent in different countries, in different states, in different hotels, in different like dharamshalas, whatever it is. But on the other hand, when it comes to like self-care and like all that, I am into luxurious living. I want high quality clothes, I want high quality shoes, I want high quality skincare products, I want high quality every like bathrobes and silk robes and all of that stuff. So both of them. But if I was supposed to prioritize them, I would choose simple living over luxurious living because that's just how I am. The sun is going down. We have a lot of questions left. Next is Suhani. Hi Suhani. Sometimes it becomes so difficult to read, when you have other important work to do, but you still want to read books. How to handle it? I don't have very good reading speed. How can I improve it? Okay. When you do not have time to read, or when it is becoming difficult for you to read at night or during the day, the best thing you can do is decide the amount of time when you want to read. It can be 15 to 30 minutes, whatever. And in the morning, wake up that much time earlier, which gives you extra time to read. That is what I do, and that is what I have been doing recently. I want to read more basically, but I get so tired by night time, so I wake up earlier than I usually do and I read in that time. It makes time for me. Maliha Nargis. Hi. Do you read mangas or watch anime? If yes, which is your favorite I have not, I do have the mangas at home because my brother is such a big fan, and I don't basically watch anime, but I am watching Naruto. Big fan. But I only watched one, so I don't have a favorite. But Naruto is helping me in ways I did not think it will. Riddhi, hello, hi. Do you buy books if the cover pictures are interesting? How many books do you finish in a year? Do you use any planner? If yes, which one do you buy? I do buy books if the cover is interesting. That's just how I am. But I also look at the blurb. How many books do you finish in a year? It depends, but last year I think I finished 90 plus books. Talking about the planner, I don't use a planner as such. I do have a weekly planner, but I don't even use that a lot right now. Apart from that, I'm just doing journaling, which is gratitude journaling, affirmations, or general journaling. So it's not a planner, it is a journal, plain notebooks that I picked up. Vedansh. Hi Vedansh. Changes in you after you became a YouTuber. So many changes. Fortunately, there are no negative changes as yet. I'm not seeing negative changes, but positively, I have become so much more consistent. I've become so much more hardworking. I've become so much more humble. I've started understanding people so much better. My emotional stability because of the books that I'm reading, and also because finally I'm able to give in a way that I want to give in. Finally being able to do what I love to do, it makes me so happy. I've become the most grateful person I have ever been in my whole life. I was never this grateful for everything. So there are a lot of changes and I love them. Anshul. Hi Anshul, I'm Anshul. One, ebooks or physical books, what is your take? I read mostly ebooks as physical copies are really expensive, but I love the feeling of holding a book in my hand. What do you prefer? I definitely prefer physical books. There is never going to come a time where I'm going to be ebooks over physical books. But being very, very honest, I do want to get a Kindle for myself. Physical books can be expensive. Expensive is fine. I mean, investing in books is the best investment ever. I can buy books worth 2,000 rupees and I don't care, because I know for a fact that I spend so much on other things. Why not on books? I don't care. I love spending on books, but you do get a lot more quantity when you have one single Kindle or when you have one single device where you can read ebooks. It is much more easy to carry. It is so much easier. How many physical books can I store in my life? My bookshelf earlier was so small and congested, and from that I have gone to this big bookshelf, and from this now my next step is to make one full room of bookshelves. And how much can I do? Can I create a whole house of books? No. I do not want to hoard on books like I do right now. I want to improve on it, and I think that Kindle can be very helpful for that. So this is my take. Do you keep a journal of your favorite lines or quotes from the book? Which books you completed? No, I don't have a journal for the lines or books that quotes that I like. Thank you. I love watching your channel. The passion and emotions in your videos have brought me back into the Thank you, Anshul. Warm regards, Anshul. That is so sweet. So sweet. These are the moments where I don't know how to react on camera, because internally I'm crying out of joy. Diana Johnson. Oh, I have 2 questions from Diana Johnson. Hi Diana. Again, if you want the whole of the world to read just one book, what would that be? The ultimate gift. shit, yeah, it's like a struggle between The Ultimate Gift and Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. The Ultimate Gift just really makes you so grateful, but Big Magic is all about creative living. I'm choosing two books, okay? It's Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert and The Ultimate Gift. I think it's Would You Rather Give Up on 40 Rules of Love? Yay! 40 Rules of Love or The Ultimate Gift? Well, you know me too well to have asked such a question, which I love. 40 Rules of Love, The Ultimate Gift. 40 Rules of Love, Ultimate Gift. I'll give up on... Fuck! I don't want to give up. Okay, this is taking too long. Yeah, actually I would give up on The Ultimate Gift, which is terrible. But 40 Rules of Love is so spiritual, and it is so, like, you know, as I say, it just helps me to remember that I am love. And I think that when you feel like an ocean of love, then being grateful is easier. The Ultimate Gift is all about gratitude. So if I am love, I will be able to be grateful anyhow, but being grateful is not equivalent to being an ocean of love. So I cannot believe you did this to me. Would you you could either have all books or Libro review, what would you choose? What amazing questions. No, but this one is easy because I would choose Libro review, because books I can, you know, buy again. Like, I hope that is what you mean, that, you know, I can buy more books later, or I can read them like in different ways. Like my books, even if they are completely gone, it's fine for me. I can buy them again, I can read them somewhere else, it's okay. I can go to a library. But Libro review is irreplaceable. So reading or shooting? Oh my god. Reading. There wouldn't be any shooting if I was not reading. So give up one app, Amazon, including Kindle or YouTube. Oh, Amazon any day. Free 100 physical books or free unlimited ebooks? Free 100 physical books. I'm a big fan of physical books, just as I said. Even though I know that ebooks can be amazing, I'm a big fan of physical books. So how to stay curious? Just constantly try to know yourself. That is one thing. If you constantly keep digging on how you will react to certain things, you will stay curious and you will want to do that thing so that you see your own natural reaction. That is amazing. And you will read more, you will try to know yourself more. That is the best way. Who is your inspiration? Gary Vaynerchuk. Big inspiration. Catherine Manning is actually a YouTuber that I've been watching for like 1 year, 1.5 years now. She is such an inspiration to me. She is so hardworking, such a strong woman, and her editing and her video creation style is like, I just wish that there will be one day when I can create videos like her. She's very different from my niche, like books and, you know, personal development, but I just love her creation style, and I majorly follow like her vlog channel more, where I get to see her more like in her real sense, and I love her. There is nothing where she goes and she's like, oh shit, like I can't do this. Like when she's saying she cannot do something, it's from a point of self-awareness, not from a point of, you know, like fear of not being able to do something. She knows herself, so I love her. I've not said hi to you. Hi Dark Lord. Hi Vedangi. Hi Ankita. My educational qualification, I have dropped out of college of journalism mass communication. I did 2 years of it. And right now, I am not really looking for formal education sometime in the future. Kunji Tales, hi! What do you think is happiness? Knowing yourself, knowing how you process various emotions, and being there with yourself is the ultimate happiness for me. Because you are not always going to have joyful moments in your life, but even in the dark moments, if you can be with yourself, then How do I overcome my own insecurities or how I am confident? My only way of overcoming any insecurity I have and being confident is to do shit. If I am scared of doing something, I will do it. If I'm insecure about something, I will face it. Like, that's just how I am. I am very insecure about certain clothes that I wear. I was not able to own it completely. So what I do now is every weekend I dress up, I go out and I take pictures and I post it on Instagram. I like posting it on Instagram is because there are so many people on Instagram, so many people looking at you. I don't want to feel insecure about it. On the other hand, I'm doing photo shoots in public, so there are people going beside me and I'm still posing like a boss. So that's what I do. I do shit. I wanted to ask that, are you happy? Because people really ask that. Shubi, hi Shubi, that is the sweetest question ever. Thank you so much for asking. And yes, people really ask it very rarely, and I really wish that people start asking it more and more. I am very, very happy right now, like very, very grateful and very, very happy. Thank you. Hi Priyanka, what lights your soul on fire? What's the one advice you would give to anyone? Nature. Anything nature related. Instagram peeps know that I am crazy about sunlight. The moon, sunlight, flowers, roses, the clouds, the birds. Like, nature really sets my soul on. Nature is not monotonous. Nature is constantly changing and evolving. The laws of nature blows my mind. I'm seeing the camera, it is so extremely dark right now. I just hope the lighting is not too bad, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. The video is fucking long. It's 58 minutes footage and I don't know how much it will be when I am editing it. But thank you so much. Please take care of yourself, and that's it. I don't want to say anything else. I've taken too much time. Bye.